I'm Kate Czaplinski for the HAN Network, and our Main Street Merchants Tour has rolled into New Canaan today. We're at the Summer House, and I'm joined by owner Margaret Schwartz. Margaret, we're so happy to be here.
Yes, thank you so much for inviting me. Yeah.
Now, can you believe it? September 1st, 5 years in business.
I know, it's flown by, but it's been a lot of fun. We've really enjoyed it and grown a lot over the past 5 years. So.
Now, the Summer House, we should say, is home decor, both contemporary and antique. Tell me where that idea came from, where that style comes from.
We always try to go for a more curated and edited look, where you kind of mix things and layer things in, so that's why we continued with that.
And now the big news is new location is coming. Tell us about that.
So we're so excited. We're moving to 107 Cherry Street, right next to Club Sandwich. There's tons of parking, and they recently renovated the space, so we're really looking forward to going in there and kind of making it our own, and it'll be that same look that people have come to know and expect from us. So.
Yeah. And so what else is new or fresh in the store that you're bringing in?
We're going to be bringing in some more lighting lines, some more accessories, so it'll be, you know, the same kind of look, but we're all really excited. We did just get a 40-foot container of antiques in.
Wow.
So we're working on photographing everything and getting that online, so you can kind of look for that in the future in the fall.
So when we were talking before, you mentioned kind of the thrill of the find and looking for things and finding small brands. Tell us a little bit about that passion you have.
So where I really have the most fun is I go over to Europe to find all of my antiques, and just in March and April I was in England, Belgium, France, and I had some things shipped over from Sweden as well, so I just love going to those lesser known places and kind of digging through things and finding those gems, you know, in those big warehouses, and it's so much fun to discover something new, something I haven't seen before.
What have been some of your favorite finds? Does anything come to mind?
Yeah, so one thing that I didn't end up getting but I loved was a 12-foot tall replica of an Oscar statue, which was just so much fun to be around something like that. It just shows you never know what you're gonna find. And then I specialize in Swedish pieces, so it was great. We found a whole barn just full of the most beautiful antique pieces, everything from chairs to china cupboards, and it was just, there were some really special pieces there.
That's great. And what do you enjoy about being in the New Canaan community?
So I love New Canaan. When I was in high school, I worked at Irresistibles, on Main Street, so I've been here for a long time, really connected with it. And when I decided to open my shop, I just figured this was, you know, it just felt right.
Yeah. And you mentioned before that you like to choose smaller businesses because you're a smaller business. So how is it so important to like create and foster that community?
That's, yeah, what I really love is I'm a small business. I like connecting with other small businesses because we both have the same kind of goals, where it's really about those relationships with clients, working with people. So, you know, it's always fun to find somebody who has that same kind of business mindset as you.
And where can people follow what you guys are up to and what's happening?
So I love Instagram. I'm all over that every day. I'm Modern Antiquarian. And then we're also on Facebook and a little bit on Twitter, but really Instagram is my favorite thing. It's a great community. All the designers, all, you know, local people chatting all the time. So, and they post some good finds that you might be able to get. So it's someplace everybody should be on.
Yeah, and we should ask, since you have such good taste, what do you think is really in right now, or what's trending at least that you're offering here?
So it's a lot of texture things people are looking for. You know, things like throws and pillows, but just very textural elements. So.
That's great. Yeah, this business certainly lends itself to Instagram too, so that you must be a good follow.
yeah, it's a lot of fun being on that.
Right. Thanks so much, Margaret, for having us.
Yeah, thank you for letting me be a part of it.
All right. Well, you've been watching the Main Street Merchants Tour on the HAN Network.